What's up, Alabama fans? This is Brandon, aka Fresh of Touchdown Alabama, back with another video, guys. I know it's been a minute, but y'all know I got to jump back into it with Alabama fall camp starting just a couple days ago. I mean, it's been a wonderful, wild few months if you're an Alabama fan. But before I get into everything, y'all know how I do. Nothing new. It's only going to get bigger and better because you know how I come, you know how I get down. I need these likes. Run me my likes. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Give me a minimum of 500. That is your ticket into, or the price of admission, so I can drop this fire content. And I'm dropping it all season long, guys. All right. I took a little bit of a vacation. Like I said, I gave y'all some a few weeks ago, but I'm dropping it all season long. All right. So run that like button for me real quick, so that y'all can get what I'm trying to get to y'all. So, Nick Saban, you see the title of this video. He ain't playing with y'all. He is not playing with college football. He's not playing with y'all Alabama fans. He ain't playing with the media. He ain't playing with nobody. Look what he's doing and what he did in July with this recruiting class. Everybody tried to seem like he was left for dead, as if the past 15 years hasn't proven something. Nick Saban is always looking for a new challenge. He's always looking for a new challenge. And when you tell him that he can't do something, or you say, oh, well, this is going to be an obstacle. You have NIL. It's a new breed of collegiate athletes that are coming in. Well, what do you think he's going to do? You think he's just gonna fade in the back and say, well, I guess I'll just ride off in the sunset. This whole new dynamic is just too much for me, so I don't think that I can hang with it. I'm just gonna let the other guys take it. I'll let some other guy come in and take over what I just built for the past 15 years at Alabama, and I'll just let this NIL thing push me on out of here. I don't think so. Not Nicholas Saban. All right. So he's smashing recruiting right now. He's got a bevy of 5 stars. Check out Touchdown Alabama's rankings. Again, these are independent rankings. Justin Smith does an excellent job. He is out there on the forefront, out there in the field with these guys, really keeping up with everybody, making sure that he gets an accurate reporting on these guys. But Nick Saban is absolutely killing it right now on the recruiting trail, he and the staff. And then you see how he's coming at his whole mentality with how things start off with fall camp. So, he gets in his press conference, and y'all know how Nick Saban is. He's going to be, one or the other, not really a whole lot of in between. So he started off spring practice, he's smiling, having a good jovial time, and then we got kind of moody Nick Saban to start off his first fall camp press conference. He's snapping at the media, I ain't giving y'all no injury reports. I ain't telling y'all this. I'm not giving y'all an update every single day, and that's just, he's setting the tone. We got participation trophy hanging over the national championship appearance. This is a rebuilding year. When have you ever heard Nick Saban say that what would be considered a very successful season for 99% of teams across any sport, and he says, oh, that was a rebuilding year? Yeah, that was nothing. And while he's not wrong, right? I mean, technically, if you really think about it, in 2020 you had, how many first round picks, how many draft picks? I mean, Mac Jones, Najee Harris, Alex Leatherwood, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle. I mean, that's 5 right there. Christian Barmore should have been a first rounder. Gets drafted in the second round, and then just all throughout the line. I mean, there's so many different players that left that were high contributors. And then you have new quarterback, right? Bryce Young, new running back, or new running backs rather, except for Brian Robinson. But his first year starting, so basically a new running back, but backups were new for the most part. New receivers with Jameson Williams, he just getting into the mix along with John Mechie, and And then you still had, the defense was going to be a step up, but you're still not in the mode of what you've had championship teams be in the past, with having, tons of depth with every position on both sides of the ball. And that's essentially what he was saying. It's like, well, I mean, had a lot of new stuff going on. I had just won the national championship the year before. Yeah, we had a good team, but, the expectation was for us to continue to do what we do, but we're rebuilding. So we would have won the national championship. It would have been great. It just would have been worse for y'all for 2022 because that was supposed to be a rebuilding year. So Nick Saban is really talking his talk right now, and he's also showing it out on the recruiting trail, snapping at reporters early, going ahead and giving the medicine out quickly. And it's going to be an interesting season because I believe I said this in a previous video some months ago. I expect that Nick Saban is not only going to try to prove a point with this whole redemption theme that a lot of Alabama fans are talking about, but he's also going to try to make sure he embarrasses and demolishes teams this year. Think about a little bit of what LSU did in 2019. Just absolutely steamrolled every single opponent for the most part outside of Alabama. Just steamrolled everybody. I'm talking about just humiliated teams with all those players. They were just absolutely loaded at every position, it seemed like. I think Nick Saban, there's a sour taste in his mouth. All right, sour taste in his mouth. I mean, you can make an argument that you probably should have lost the Auburn game. You lose for the first time to one of your assistants at Texas A&M, which the game still could have been won. And then you lose the national championship to another assistant. That's two assistants. Never happened. He's never lost to his assistant. Lost twice. Once on the road in a hostile environment, and then in the biggest game of the entire season, the national championship, you lost that to an assistant. What do you think Nick Saban is going to do in 2022? You think he's just going to just let that ride? Come on, y'all. Y'all know better than that. So, Nick Saban, redemption year. Moody Saban to start off the season. Whew. Man, buckle up. Like your boy A.V. Johnson used to say when he was at Alabama, buckle up. It is going to be quite the ride. And Touchdown Alabama is going to be right there every step of the way, giving y'all the information. So again, if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you give me my likes. I need 500 minimum. That's me being nice. That's a discount. Because once the season really starts, it's $750 minimum off the top. Don't come in here without $750 during the season. All right. Smash that like button for me. Make sure you like this, share it across all your friends, invite any Alabama fan, give it to them. Make sure that they're subscribing to the page. Make sure you like us and follow us on all the other socials. Twitter, TD Alabama Mag. Instagram, TD Alabama Mag. Also follow us on TikTok as well. We got a nice TikTok starting to jump. Shout out to our new guy, Eli Walker, on the social medias. Facebook, like our Facebook page. Make sure you go to our site, touchdownalabama.com, and subscribe. We have a dual issue coming out. Yes, magazine stories are finished. We're going into production and printing here very soon. We have a double side. One is recruiting and the other side is a preseason issue. You are not going to want to miss that. Make sure you subscribe so you can get that mailed out to you. All right, guys, this is Brandon, aka Fresh, and I'm signing off.